What's up guys, it's time to talk about the most creative Samsung phone that could launch in the second half of this year. And we also have some more news on the Samsung Galaxy S11. So as we know, Galaxy S11 could have the most perfect infinity O-hole design, but apart from that, Galaxy S11 will have some serious upgrades under the hood. It could be the first phone with a 5nm chipset. You guys remember I've talked about it that Samsung is investing about $9.6 billion per year on their chipset development, and they also added new 15,000 employees in order to overtake Qualcomm, Apple, Huawei, and even every major chipset manufacturer. So this could be what they've planned for S11. According to a report, the 5nm chip process has been mastered and it will be ready by next year's first half, just in time for Galaxy S11. Samsung really wants to overtake Apple, which has the best chip right now, the 7nm A12 Bionic, and with A13 it's gonna get even more powerful, but Samsung might make the big jump to 5 or 6nm chip process with S11. The 14nm chip process development is set to be completed by the end of this year, and even in the second half of 2020 we could see the breakthrough 3nm chip. But whatever Samsung is doing, this is for sure that Galaxy S11 could be the mega piece in terms of performance. Now as we all know, OnePlus 7 Pro has a 90Hz refresh rate display which is supplied by Samsung themselves, and according to iSnews, right now in China a lot of Samsung users are selling their S10 to buy a OnePlus 7 Pro just for the beautiful smooth 90Hz display. So there might be some possibility that Samsung could bring the 90Hz display with their Samsung Galaxy S11. Also, Samsung has developed a 5x periscope zoom camera of its own. Samsung Electromechanics, which makes the camera modules, started developing camera modules in 2003. It made the world's first dual camera module with image stabilization as well as the variable aperture module, but now they said that the 5x optical zoom is ready for mass production. This means that the camera component is ready for use in smartphones, and even mass production will start in this month. And the main benefit of this component is that it is just 5mm thick, even more thinner than the 2x optical zoom camera, which means there will be no camera bumps on the back of the phone. Now the main question is, Galaxy Note 10 will have it or not? So no, there will be no chances, but according to iSnews, Samsung is gonna launch the most creative Samsung smartphone, which could be the Galaxy A phone or Galaxy A90 in the second half of this year, and it could have it. Not sure yet, but seems like the Galaxy A90 could have this 5x periscope zoom camera. And as you can see how iSnews described this phone, which makes me think that Galaxy A90 or whatever it called it could be the first Samsung phone to have a 90 or just a higher refresh rate display than 60Hz. I'm not sure, it is just my guess, so take this with a pinch of salt, but I think it's going to have it. Also, Samsung is going to launch the Red Galaxy S10 and S10 Plus in few selected markets, just like what they did with their Galaxy S8 and S9. So yeah, that's all here on Samsung. Let me know what you think about these all stuff, and please make sure to subscribe for the full coverage. And yeah, see you soon.